Hey, I just needed to make a video. Let me turn the light on. I just watched this guy on YouTube, and his name is Jack Turtleshell, and he was talking about GameStop, how much they suck, and all that stuff. I'm in total agreement with him. I hate GameStop. I hate their nonsense that they do, the crap that they do. I hate them. I don't like GameStop. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I shop at GameStop. You know why I shop at GameStop? One, they're convenient. Two, a lot of games, even though they get rid of a lot of their games, they do still keep a lot of the old games. They do sometimes. Like they got rid of GameCube, they got rid of original Xbox games. Excuse me. And they don't, obviously they don't have PS1 games anymore, but they still carry some GameStops. Not a lot of them. Not a lot of them. My GameStop carries PS2 games. They still carry PS2 games. They're in terrible condition. Like I went and I bought Mega Man, Mega Man X7. I bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Roses or something like that, and I bought Summoner 1 and 2. And it came out to like $10 because they had some kind of deal where if you buy two, you get two free, which was cool. I buy games from GameStop. Mostly, I buy the old games because I still love PS2. I still love the old games. Heck, I just picked up from a thrift store. I just picked up a Super Nintendo game because I don't have a lot of Super Nintendo games. This one, I don't know, it kind of sucks. Even though I looked online, it looked like it was cool. But anyway, they still carry old games. And you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to Best Buy and all that crap. They only have the new stuff. You can't find the old stuff. And it's cool to go out to, because I do it. I go out to flea markets and thrift stores and stuff to find old games. But they're convenient and they do carry some of the old stuff. I do hate that they do all this stupid pushing their stupid cards, pushing all this product pushing. I hate that. That pisses me off. It does. Like I said, I'm not in favor of GameStop. I don't like GameStop, but they do sell old games. And what Jack Turtleshell, was saying he personally wants digital copies. I don't want that. Here's how I feel. I just bought, today I bought SSX3 for the PS2, and I bought SOCOM US Navy SEALs for the PS2. You know what these are? These are physical copies. Physical copies of the game. Physical copies. This is mine. I bought it with my hard-earned American dollar. This is my game. I bought it. I can do whatever I want to it. If I want to flush it down the toilet, pee on it, stick it up my butt, I can do that. But you know why? I bought it. With this stupid electronic stuff, y'all want this cloud crap, stick it on my hard drive nonsense with the Xbox 360, PS3, new Xbox One, PS4. I personally don't want that. It's my opinion. I'll put that disclaimer out. It's my opinion. I don't want that. I don't want to see that happen because you see what happens? You put this crap on cloud storage, it's not really your game. You spend your hard-earned money to put this thing, to buy a game that gets stored on cloud storage. It's not your game. They can do whatever the heck they want. You could wake up one morning, you're gonna think you're gonna play your new game, you're gonna play your new Killer Instinct. And by the way, I love the new Killer Instinct and I hate it. I still own Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo. I hate the character models that they put out. They look crappy, they look stupid, and I wish it was made by Rare, not Double Helix. But that's another rant for another day. You put this crap on the cloud storage, it's not yours. They can do whatever they want with that game. You wake up next morning, your game is gone. And the same thing goes, well, you'll say, Dark Kin Knight, well, they download it to your hard drive. That's great. What happens when your Xbox gets the red ring of death? Because my Xbox, this would be my third Xbox that I got the ring of death. I got this a third Xbox that I got the Ring of Death. This would be number 3. I had to get 3 Xboxes so far. It's 2013 and we're still getting red rings of death. I had to get a new Xbox. Now what happens if your system breaks? Now you got to spend another $300 to $400 to get a new system to get all your games back? I think not. I think not. Sorry about my hand being on the way. Physical copies, ladies and gentlemen. I know that we all want to go to the next generation and move up to the next level and all this other nonsense. No. Physical copies. This is going to stay for a while. I know we got the iPads and all this other crap. I have my, MP3. That's basically how physical media wants to go today. I don't believe it should be that for video games. I truly, honestly don't. Because I don't feel it's going to work. Physical copies. Physical copies. I can do whatever I want to it. I have something to show that I spent my hard-earned American dollars on. I spend my hard-earned American dollars on something that I physically can't see. Oh, well, it saves money if you don't have the physical copy and you don't have the booklet and the box art. That's great that we're saving money. And I'm not against developers. I want developers to have the money. I do. When I go to Gamestop or I go to Walmart or Target or wherever, I try to get the new game. Because the developers, they make these great games. I'm happy that I am able to support the developers for they're making these great games. But on the flip side, I personally, my opinion, I don't want digital distribution because I feel that you're not getting your money's worth. What happens when that system? What happens when PS3, when their lifespan is out, and you bought all those games, and you're sticking them on the cloud storage? What happens when those servers go down? Your games are gone. What happens when your system breaks? In this day and age, systems break. It ain't like in my day when I was a kid where we had PS1, we had Super Nintendo, and we had N64. Where when they made systems, they were made to last. And they used good parts and not all this crap they have today. And when they put out the system, it was ready to go. Not this stuff. I mean, heck, when you get your new PS1 for Christmas, or your new PS4, your Xbox One, you know what's gonna happen as soon as you open it up and click and hook it up to your TV? You're going to have to do an update because they had to change all the stupid DRM policies that they came up with that they never should have came out in the beginning. They never should have came out with that. Now, I know why they were doing it. They were trying to do that to get away from GameStop and trying to please the developers. That's what Microsoft and Sony was doing. But Microsoft and Sony, how stupid can you be? You should have seen, as the consumers, you should have seen the backlash coming. You should have seen it. How could you not see it? Are you that stupid that you could not see that the backlash was going to come? And if you think about it, the DRM policies that you were going to implement, I'm going to have to register my game. I can't trade. I can trade one game between friends. If I don't hook my Xbox One to the internet every time I turn it on, and even if I unhook it, I only can play the Xbox for 1 freaking hour? 1 hour? Are you kidding me? Now, I'm working and all that stuff. I at least play games for at least maybe 10 hours or more a week. Probably less because I'm working and I got church and all that good stuff. 1 freaking hour if I disconnect it from the internet? What kind of nonsense is that? Really, Microsoft? And you not getting away neither, Sony, because we all know you were gonna do the same thing. But until the backlash happened, when you saw the backlash, negative backlash coming, y'all kept it on the down low. We know. We ain't stupid. the gamers. That's my rant, ladies and gentlemen. It's physical copies. I know that a lot of gamers want to see digital distribution. Um, a lot of other gamers, like me myself, I'm a gamer and I'm also a collector. That probably has a large reason why I still want to see physical copies. That I'm a collector, but as a consumer, I don't want to see physical copies go. I don't, because I don't think it's right. The game is just, it's just not going to be there. It's not. This cloud storage thing, what happens when the servers go down? I still, but they stick it on the hard drive of your system. What happens when that Xbox breaks, when that PS3 breaks, or that Xbox One, or the PS4? And I expect when it comes out, we're going to see red rings or whatever the heck makes crap break, E74 messages or whatever. I expect that to happen to Microsoft and Sony, because neither of these companies learn their lessons. None of them. None of them. None of them learn their lesson. None of them. They don't learn their lesson. I don't care, because you know what's going to happen? A couple months, they'll come out with another version with all the bugs worked out. That's probably going to the same thing that's going to happen to the online play, because they have to fix all the infrastructure, because they had all those DRM policies in place. So that's my rant. You know, this is my response to Jack Turtleshell. Like I said, you know, nothing against you, Mr. Turtleshell. I'm in agreement that there should be a common ground, because I honestly, I don't keep, I don't trade in my games. Like, I'll make a video of my game room slash bedroom, and I have a lot of games. And the reason I started collecting is because GameStop gave you nothing. They gave you jack nothing. And it was the same thing. Oh, no, not really when they were Funko Land. They were a pretty good company when they were Funko Land and EB Games. But when they went over to GameStop, it went downhill. And I'm in agreement. I'm agreement with you, Jack Turtleshell. I'm agreeing with you. They suck, and something needs to be done. But I don't feel that getting rid of physical copies is the way to go. I don't. Because then, we as the consumer, I feel, is going to get jacked. One, because they don't make systems. If they made systems like they did in the 90s with the PS1 and the PS2 and the N64, then I might lean towards that way. But not the way they make stuff today. Because they break too easily. Stuff breaks. In this day and age, video systems break too easily. They break too easily. If you saw all, I'm gonna show you a video. I don't know if I'm doing it today, but I'm gonna show you a video of all my video games that I've collected. Like, I got, heck, I'll show you a couple of my picks up. I got Jimmy Connor's tennis. I like tennis, and I saw it at a thrift store, and it looked cool. I looked it up online before I even bought it. It looked nice, and I don't have a lot of Super Nintendo games, so I picked this up. I picked up. You probably didn't see this cart, like this case, a bunch of times, but obviously I got SOCOMs, the USB nasal seals, and I got SSX3. Part of my pickups or whatever. I'm going to show you all my games that I have so far. And if I had all of them as digital copies, and if I threw them on cloud storage, or I threw them on the hard drive of my Xbox or my PS2, if it was capable of doing that, and it broke, I would be pissed. I would be really, really pissed, because those are games that I spent my hard-earned dollars on, and they're virtually gone because the system broke and it's stuck on the hard drive. That's my rant. Dark Kid Night out.